Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23. We start at 11:11 today. Look at us. We have a new portal. Okay, something else is coming in, but let's focus for now. Welcome, everybody. 11:11 on the clock. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend and spiritual wifey for lifey, Truth Nuñez, and our spiritual council. Welcome, my lovies. Welcome to today's collective energetic read. Okay, I'm also looking at 1122. So you could be seeing a lot of master numbers, 11, 22, 22, 33, 333, 555 could be significant for you, 777, 333, 555, 888 could be significant for you. But anyways, you have a new portal opening up and something has to do with your soul's calling because we have the power of the soulmate that wanted to come in at the end. You could be presenting something. For some of you, I am getting like the order of how things are going to go and who's going to present first, who's going to present second. We're talking about presentations here. And something about somebody who is going to secretly, someone's planning on putting a resignation. You will be finding out for some of you that someone is going to put in a resignation or they're quitting something. I am getting someone already knows, they've already decided this in their soul. So they will be, something about somebody who is going to propose. They want to quit. Maya could be significant for you. That was there for some of you. But we didn't talk about it the other day because so much came in, but that was actually very present for you. Getting married or making a sacrifice for some of you. Like, it's like, I know that my husband and I can't work because somebody needs to take care of the children. So I'm going to, sit this one out, even though I love my work, I love what I do, but I really want to focus my energy because I want my children to have a parent that's full-time there. Or my significant other, they're gonna move, maybe they got a promotion, maybe they need to start a new project, maybe they are on a new assignment, and I really don't want to sacrifice X plus years or however long of them being away. I would rather go with them. Maybe we're going to homeschool the children, or maybe for some of you, if this is a new relationship, I'm also getting like, it's like somebody wants to marry someone. I am getting that song by Nas, Picture Us Married, You and Me, huh? Kiss, Marion County, ING. I remember the first time, girl, you and me. A KRS-One could also be significant for you. Getting married, maybe for some of you, again, I mean, once you're in a connection with someone, there are certain things you have to, by force, naturally give up. It's not necessarily because you're forced to, but it's a willingness. This is part of the responsibility, and I'm willing to do that. I'm willing, but you have a difficult decision to make. It felt a lot more difficult the other day. Today it feels like it's like, I really want to be in this. I really want to do this. I really want to be in this partnership. And I know that it requires me to be in Alaska for 10 months. Okay, somebody doesn't want to say that. It requires me to be, Canada could be significant for you, away for X amount of time. And I'm willing to do that. For you, I'm willing to do that. So that's there for you, but giving thanks to all of you, giving thanks to the day ones, the new subscribers, everyone in between. For those of you who are new, I am a channeler. It's about Bettina. It's about Bautista. I channel thoughts, feelings, emotions, and visions. I have the gift. Oh, something about an evil female is lurking in your shadow, and something about somebody who has bone marrow disease. You're gonna hear about something about an evil female that thought she got her way in a situation. Like somebody was very mean. Something about somebody who wanted you to put in a resignation. And something blew up in this evil female's face because, of course, when you put out evil, you get evil. That's how it works. This evil female is not having a good time. They're feeling very defeated. A liar. It came in as an evil female, but evil female, evil man. And also someone pretending to be like a father figure or a mother figure for you. Someone pretending that they had their best interest in mind. Someone pretending that they had your best interest in mind. They don't give a shit. Somebody is a snake. They were a snake, and this person's gonna get out of your energy. This is someone that's empty victory. This person celebrated being evil, being mean-spirited. They got what they wanted, and something blew up in their face now. So I'm not sure what that's about. For some of you, it could be so simple as somebody that wanted to get rid of you, but you brought the energy, you brought the good nature. There was an energy a few weeks ago of wanting to like sacrifice the most innocent. It's like you're in a group of criminals and they want the most innocent to take the fall, but it's like, I'm literally the most innocent. I bring the most purity. Something like that is in your field, and that's it feels very sad. It feels very sad. It feels like a Three of Swords. People are not happy seeing you leave. People are not happy. Something about, we want her to go out on leave. So they're going to turn against the wicked witch that wanted to orchestrate some type of attack against you. If you leave, or if something's going to happen for some of you, or something happened where you had to leave a situation because of an evil person that wanted to be like, it's like, this was someone that had like, I guess they had power over something. It's about power of attorney. This person makes people miserable. But it's someone that it's like they have a lot of power, they have a lot of money, they have a lot of pull. This could be a high-ranking person in a work situation. Someone is... something about, oh, this hurts a lot. This hurts a lot. Something about, like, it's not the energy of like, I told you, or watch, you're gonna see, you're never gonna find anyone like me. But people already know this. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Something about like trying to get a replacement, like a replacement for your energy, but there's nobody like you. Like seriously. You're not like, like people, it's like, again, like we talk about it quite a bit. It's like people that pretend to be something, like they pretend to be nurturing, but they're a liar. They pretend to be like a good pillar in the community, but they're a fucking cheater. It's like, your energy is very authentic, and maybe you're in a group of people. For some of you, something feels very bittersweet. You're in a group of people that are not as authentic as they would wish to be, or you were in a group of people that are not, or that were not as authentic as they pretended to be. And something else, jealousy rules their hearts, so you got a lot of jealousy in a situation. Anyways, giving thanks to God Almighty, the source where we all come from and where we will all return. I want to give thanks to my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nuñez Maldonado. I want to give thanks to my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nuñez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors who protect and love and guide all of you. I invite you to honor all religious forces, spiritual forces, natural forces, and God Almighty, again, the source where we all come from and where we will all return, because no matter what, we are all one. Amen. Ashe. And Lakesh Alakin. For some of you, this reminds me, I've spoke about this gentleman before, and I find him like, I haven't seen anything from him in a while, but he's a public speaker. He's also a businessman, and he talks about like, I can only do business to a certain degree with a person that, for example, if I'm sitting at, that cheats on their spouse. So for example, like if I'm sitting at a lunch and I'm there with this man, and he's supposed to be in a serious committed relationship with his wife, or whatever the case may be, male, female, take it how it resonates. And I see that this man has no self-control, no respect. Every ass that walks by, they're looking at, and this is supposed to be supposedly a married man. I would have a very difficult time doing long-term business or taking this person as a business partner. Why? Because the way that they treat their spouse is the way that they're going to treat me. I'm getting that song, What's So Different by Genuine. Doom, doo, doom, doom. What's so different? Doom, doo, doom, doom. Something about defamation. So somebody who's going to put in a resignation. It's about an Indian reservation. You say you love me, but at one point you loved him. So what's the difference, baby? What is it? Would you do it to me? You say you want my trust and told me you would leave him. How am I to know that you won't do it to me? You're telling me it's different. What the hell is different? If you cheated on him, you would do it to me. And yes, they would. It's a soul thing. They would do it to anyone. They're a cheater in the soul. It has nothing to do with what the situation is. If you're not a cheater in your soul, you're never going to cheat on your spouse. It doesn't matter what your spouse is, what they do, how they speak to you. For some of you, maybe like there's a leader or you just don't fit a culture. For some of you, I have to tell you what I got to tell you. Or you didn't fit a culture. I don't know why this is coming up though. Somebody hates you because of that. Because it's like, again, there's something about pretending to be good versus actually being authentically good. Good, bad, take it how it resonates. It's like somebody wants to be you. Like they want to pretend to be a loyal, committed something, but they're not. There's a dichotomy happening here. We're going to explore it, but there's a lot of sadness in the field all of a sudden. It's the energy of like betrayal, but you're fine. Like, I feel like you're fine. What does this have to do with? There's a toxic father figure as well for some of you. Again, or like an emperor in the reverse energy has been very present. Gemini in the reverse. This has to do with imbalance. This has to do with people who are two-faced. The negative aspects of Gemini. Two-faced. Again, I'm getting that strong two-faced. Like, again, it's like pretending to be authentic, but not actually being authentic. Pretending not to be, like, pretending to be loyal, but being a cheater. Like, there's an issue with two-facedness. There's an issue with slander, because Gemini in the reverse could also be very slanderish. Lying, very depressed, very pessimistic as well. Gemini tends to be in the more positive aspects, a very lighthearted energy, very pessimistic, but pretending, again, but there's an issue of pretending to be positive, pretending to be something. Like there's an issue with inauthenticity. Yesterday, there was an issue with the name Anna. Take it however this resonates for you, Anna or Anna, and spreading STDs intentionally. These are the type of people that would spread STDs intentionally, but also pretend to be like involved in public safety. I don't know. Something about Anna's a hoe on the low. We got the North Node. You're in your North Node. Or maybe this has to do with people. Hold on. Okay, we're talking about people in their South Node today. Pisces. I'm also... yeah, we're talking about people in their South Node today. Pisces. Have you ever watched people... One thing... Okay, so when I was a child, I never liked... My mother would watch me all the time. Like, I was always under surveillance. My mother would watch me all the time. And one thing that I did not like, and to this day, when I see people do that, it just rubs me the wrong way. Obviously, like, I mean, I don't say anything about it, but I just notice these tics in certain people. When something about a country hick, something about a country bumpkin. When people see you doing something, like for example, you're cleaning something up and they're like, oh yeah, why don't you clean that up? Or they see you, it's like programmed responses that are like out of the matrix, that they're not even in line with the flow of life. It's like they see you cleaning the floor. Oh yeah, why don't you clean the floor? So you're telling me to do what I'm already doing? You're already projecting your mental instability. It's easy to read. Why don't you go outside? But you're already outside, or you're already on your way outside. Again, I study behavior, so this tells you a lot about... It's so curious because I used to be watched all the time and then I started studying behavior. But it's like, it tells you a lot about where the person is at. Like, a nurturer, an intuitive mother would not see you cleaning something and tell you, oh yeah, why don't you clean that? An intuitive person would tell you, is somebody trying to fake that they have some type of intuition? An intuitive person would not wait for you to be in the action. It would be in flow. Intuition is a lot about releasing control, if anything. Intuition has to do with releasing control. I'm not trying to predict your behavior. I am so in flow with you as a natural function to me that we're flowing together. And I just happen to mention something that you need. Not because I'm trying to control you or patrol you. You see me already doing this. Why are you telling me to do what you already see me doing? There's a Pisces in their south node, pretending to be in their north node, because I wanted to say north node. Someone's in denial. Or someone could have been in their north node since Piscean season. Where's Piscean season? Where are we at? I got this download, a rebel. I got this download when I was preparing for you. I saw the rebel card in my mind's eye. Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, or sadistic. Sagittarius could be significant for you. Aquarius and Pisces. February 19th through March 20th. Someone's been in their south node, pretending to be in some type of like rising Phoenix. I am getting Phoenix could be significant for you. Phoenix, Arizona, or a Phoenix could be significant for you. Someone's going through like a tough period because of their bad karma, and they're pretending to be in a rising energy. Like I'm about to have a come up. No, you're not. Gemini. There's also an issue with a Gemini and an issue with a Pisces. They're in denial. Literally in denial. Because I'm getting how this is the evolved Pisces. This Pisces energy is in the tarot astrologique. This Pisces energy is like you've mastered all the lessons. And maybe in a way, they have. For this chapter, now they have to go back into a south node. The ebbs and the flows of life, it's natural. Not everything is always at the top and not everything is always at the bottom. There's nothing in this, again, there's waves. Everything comes in waves. A Pisces and a Gemini, especially a Jamaican, a Pisces and a Gemini are getting bad karma. Bad, good, through Thanksgiving. Through Thanksgiving. I'm seeing how this basket reminds me of the baskets in Thanksgiving that they put out with fruits and stuff. Through Thanksgiving, Scorpio, there's a Scorpio. Scorpio, there's a Scorpio. Something has to do with something they wrote. A liar, a Leo who's a liar, who's two-faced. We have a two-faced Leo as well in a situation. Boom. That's an interesting way to start. So we have people in their south nodes. How do we do this? Okay. This is a natural disaster. These are the type of people, it's like, here we go with this energy. This was present yesterday. Is this person cursing me? Are they trying to ruin my life? No, my love, that's you. That's what you like to do. Your secret schemes, like, it's about Christine. Your secret schemes, that's what you like to do. What are you talking about? Nobody's scheming on you. Natural disaster. Someone's gonna wonder, like, again, it has to do with wavelength. Someone always, like, it's like, I'm always at the top. Nothing is always at the top. The pendulum is always swinging. Saw somebody who is always singing. Something about a prison or a penitentiary. Something about New York or New Jersey. It's not uptown New York. It's about Sing Sing. It's about Rikers. Because a man-made disaster failed. So these are people that work together to try to create a man-made disaster. Again, how are you the victim? Some people are so immature in their lives. Like, how are you the victim? A man-made disaster failed. because of a cult, because of a group that said no. Something about a bunch of lying ass hoes. There's a cult that prevented a man-made disaster. I got this energy the other day. There was a story I read a long time ago, and it was about army general or some crazy ass person that wanted to, it was like create a whole war, like a really bad war. And a secret society had to step in to redirect that energy, because this war would have left, there's a lot of lies in a situation. This war would have led to, it's almost like the next world war. And it's like, we don't need war. There is a cult that's stepping in, or that stepped in to avert an unnatural disaster, and it created a natural disaster for a bunch of people that deserved it. Something about corrupt public servants. They cannot manipulate the thoughts of this cult, of this group. Mind control in the reverse. It's like trying to plant a false narrative. It didn't work. The majority rules here. And we don't want a war here. We don't want a battle here. We don't want a disaster here. We don't want a termination here. We don't want a resignation here. We don't want this disaster of a bunch of envious sluts. For some of you, something has to do with people that are very promiscuous. On the low. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm just a channeler. There's a lot of sadness. All they think about is fucking money. And I don't know. Something has to do with people that are hoes. Like, it keeps coming in. Like, super promiscuous, but pretending to be in a cover-up, in a relationship. Someone's trying to cover up something they did for money. Yeah, they are. They're trying to cover up something they did for money. A homicide here, or trying to cause an ending or a death. Trying to force an ending or a death. Homicide. They cannot manipulate someone's mind, poison someone's mind, put negative thoughts into someone else's mind or a group of people. They don't want to be accomplices. It's about Lewis. This is abusive and neglectful. They want to cause some type of an accident. Someone wants to say it was an accident and everything is cleared. It's like, how do I put this? There's so much shame and sadness. So much shame and sadness. We want this contract. We want this marriage. We want this contract. And we know you were trying to sabotage her, or you were trying to sabotage him. So about you were trying to sabotage Kim. So about kimchi, Korean could be significant for you. We know what you were trying to do. Or the letters K, I, or M could be significant for you. We want this contract. These are, for some of you, something has to do with people that achieve things with really dirty means. Like, very, like, if you actually watch their the movie of their life or their lives and what they did to get to where they are, you would be, it's abhorrent. This one's panicking. There's a blonde female who's panicking. If you knew what they really did to get to where they are, the respectful positions they have, it would make you cry. It would make you cry. This is how some people are looking at it. That's what Sonia. Someone's moving out of a neighborhood, or a neighborhood you moved out of, or someone who used to be your neighbor. We have someone who is alive. We have beach in the reverse. Somebody could have moved away from a beach town. Someone did something for fucking greed. And there's no accomplice here in causing an accident to a female, a corrupt water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, a fire sign who's not corrupt, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, is not working with someone that's trying to kill someone for money. They want to kill someone for money. Making you a side piece. Looking for replacements. Someone is trying to, somebody wanted you to be sat in a corner and make people look for replacements for you. Or for someone important to you. Because the point is to have someone really isolated, to put them in a precarious situation, to cause a whole fucking drama. People are not thinking that something, I don't know, for some of you, if there's really a lot of sadness in the field. It's like I'm trying to get a sentence out without my throat chakra hurting from all the sadness. There are certain people that don't believe that certain things exist until they see it. And maybe it's like they're just happy in the matrix, right? Like, it's like, I don't want to have to think too much all the time about, corruption and this and that. Like, I don't want to have to think too much about these things, but wow, these things really exist. And wow, how sad it makes me. Wow, these things really exist. And wow, how sad it makes me. Like, someone is it's almost like you finding out that people get, it's like, oh, prostitution is not a choice. It's like, oh, because there's some people that don't know, right? Like, for a while, I didn't know that people would get bullied into prostitution, that it wasn't always a choice for somebody to go do porno. I learned that. I wanted to work with a nonprofit that saved people from human trafficking. I learned that. It wasn't even that long ago. People actually get bullied into prostitution. They get isolated. It's usually someone that they think they can trust. It's usually a love bomber. Pretending to be in some type of bullshit love story. And then before they know it, they're somewhere in a fucking corner. It's at the coroner's office. It gets even more scandalous when you realize that certain people in government are supporting these human trafficking rings and using their titles. It goes deep. It can go so deep. There's everything on this planet. Everything exists. That's why you can't be fucking rosy colored glasses. There's the light and the dark. Don't go too far to one extreme or the other. Try to have some type of balance. Ma'at. All types of things exist on this planet. This is like someone, I don't know, for some of you, you can have a conversation with someone that it's like they've never been exposed to something like this. This also I just got confirmation. This reminds me of, again, the girl I went to high school with. She used to live with me. We were roommates. And it's about Sex and the City. And it's about somebody who was friends with Diddy. And one day I got home from work and I found her on the couch crying. I had stayed late. We had a re-merchandising thing. And I got back and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And she's like, you won't believe it. I'm like, well, my love, like, it was almost like somebody died. I'm like, what happened? She's like, and I'm like, what's going on? We were hanging out with this girl that we met through a friend, a common friend, and that was his cousin. And this woman, you could tell she'd been around. Like, she had just, the way she was. And not in necessarily the most positive of ways. But this woman, she thought she wanted to hang out with us. We still had a lot of innocence in our souls, but she thought she wanted to hang out with us. We found out, or that night, she found out that this woman was having sex with her husband's cousin, and she would bring him to their house. So her spouse would be sleeping and he would be fucking her in her kitchen while her spouse was sleeping. She would be having sex with his cousin. Mind you, they also had a child. So the child was in the house, her spouse was in the house, and this woman was having sex in her house with her husband's cousin. This girl was crying so much. I'm like, my love, like, I get it. It's sad, but you had me scared. Like, I thought someone died or something. She's like, but it's so sad. When you hear something like that she wasn't used to hanging out with people like that. None of us did anything like that. Nobody fucked each other's man. If we did have a friend that we felt was capable of something like that, it's like, nah, my love, like, we don't have anything against you, but you don't fit our crew. We don't backstab each other. We always looked out for each other. It's like, in any way possible, financially, spiritually, emotionally, all types of ways. We were just always there. Shit got sketchy at the end. But it's hard when you first see something like that. When you're exposed to people, it's like, oh, you're not well-meaning. Oh, you are willing to pretend like you're a good woman fucking somebody behind your spouse's back? Like it's not for me. Oh, you're willing to set somebody up for fucking money to be killed so you can have expensive bullshit and look like you're successful? Oh, you're willing to get someone fired because you're envious of them? So instead of highlighting their good, you're always choosing to look for the bad, even when the good way outweighs the bad? I can see who you are. Somebody who's just like their dad. Toxic, just like their dad. Two of Cups. We have passionate love. We have bad news coming in. It's a lie. We have good news coming in. For some of you, there is bad news, but it's not for you. It's for somebody that's for a toxic ex who is stalking. It's not talking to the wall anymore. Somebody who can't do spell work against you. Who married someone else in the past, who's spreading STDs intentionally, who is denying paternity. These exes that have been stalking you. This stupid ex is mad that you cut off a toxic idiot. They were neglectful of you and everybody knows that. And they try to ruin your life for fucking money. They're a fucking thief who's aggravated assault. You are not attracted to this stupid ex who is a cheater and a liar, who pretends to be a good fucking person. They were body shaming you, and they lied and said you had an STD. So somebody is actually spreading STDs intentionally, and they could have said that you were. That was the body shaming for some of you, and it was a fucking lie. For some of you, I have to tell you, a serial killer. Okay, a serial killer. And outsiders are exposing everything. How you have nothing to do with this stupid ex of yours who's a liar who said you have an STD that you don't have. Because you're not attracted to them. Just thank God that you made it past this lesson. And that you get a blessing. You get a happy marriage and there's positive karma. There's also positive karma about how you're being seen. Like there's an ex that wanted you to be seen as an emotionally heartless person, especially if you're a Cancer. Someone who has no emotions, someone who's emotionally imbalanced. They wanted you to be their sacrifice in some cases and you said absolutely fucking no. There will be no healing this, Sagittarius. Someone's getting a return to sender and they can't heal. Somebody could have also tried to give you an STD and you never got it, but in their delusional psychopathic mind, they thought they gave you an STD. Taurus. Somebody is losing a house. They're losing their stability. Someone who is losing a marriage, a contract. I told you there's a 3 of Swords in the field. So this person's feeling heartbroken because they got betrayed at work, or something has to do with work, and there's conflict. So everything is returning to this person who's a fucking liar. You were dealing with a liar and you got rid of a liar. Ace of Swords in the reverse. And that's the truth. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that they're a loser, that they lost, duelo, lost, that they feel like a loser. Everybody knows that they're a stalker. Everybody knows they're a thief. Everybody knows they were bragging about abusing a good person. Everybody knows somebody is a narcissistic abuser and a user. Everybody knows. So they have to stop stalking you because everybody knows that they're corrupt. Yep, they can't take action against you, and that they're going to prison, or people want to put this person in prison. Everybody knows that this person went the wrong way in life, and that has nothing to do with you. You got friends that love you. In this present moment, they know. There's also a loss of a brother here, or a loss for a brother, of a baby. For some of you, you'll be hearing that somebody lost a baby. Somebody who's not happy in their life. There's fights in the family. There's a female who's a manipulator who wants to get good news, but instead this person's not getting any good news about some documents. This person was reckless in doctoring up fake documents about something they were supposed to receive. And we got this evil female, something else, Steve. We got this evil female here who wants an inheritance or wants to celebrate isolating someone, a Virgo. This is a family member who is fucking nuts. You got a toxic family here showing up who only care about money and what things look like, and they're all really sad. Like, this energy is coming in with so much sadness, so much disorder, because of these evil females or evil men that would do anything for money. These people are chaotic and they have to let something go, because you've moved on in your life and you're working with your child, or you have a child. You also have, for some of you, Heather, you have friends here that know that someone was trying to get you to walk back to something so that some documents could look like, I don't know, someone was helping a group of corrupt individuals. It's like wanting to get you fired so that whatever they wrote on documents could look like it's true, but they got doctored up documents that are lies. We got Scorpio and we have an evil female here. We have a Scorpio man. We have an evil female. Libra could be significant for you. This Scorpio man is worried because of their own money, their own prosperity, something about support systems, their own healing. They don't want to betray someone. They don't want to betray a Leo, or they want to hold back. They want to let go. I don't know. We got an ex-wife here too, who's a manipulator, that wanted to get an offer. But again, there's a bunch of people that are sad because everything is falling apart. And something about listening to your toxic father. We have a rebel. I told you somebody wants to make themselves I don't know, these people, they feel victimized. They're playing victim for positive feedback. My mom used to do that all the time. They are pretending to be an advocate for something, embracing negative causes, or committing causes for personal gain. Against a servant, somebody who delights in serving others with a free heart. We have somebody that wants to make another person a slave, giving your power away to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. But that's not going to work because we have a judge. Libra, strong Libra. We have a judge balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power, surrendering to your power of choice and to the divine with complete trust, and using your positive seductive qualities, not to harm, but as in positive. We have vampires. We have vampires here. Depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. People who love to complain. So I was watching this thing yesterday, and it's giving these vibes. I was watching this thing yesterday about the cooking shows. You know those cooking shows where people go and they bring a plate and then they rate each other's plates? But it's like you're a participant as well. So you have to bring your plate, others have to judge your plate, and you have to judge others' plates. And some people are very fair, like they give fair judgments, and other people, you could tell they're just trying to sabotage the others. So I was watching this thing yesterday, and it was like 2 black people against 2 white people, barbecue plates, and one of the black guys, one of the black people, I wouldn't say he was trying to be overly fair, but I also don't think he was trying to be like overly unjust. He gave everybody like a 7. And I'm like, are you even actually tasting? No, at the end he gave people 10s. But I'm like, he just went there to eat. The black lady, super fair. You can tell like she was really thinking about it. She was thoughtful. The 2 white people gave everybody 4s. I think the highest score they gave was a 5. And I'm like, those 2 people are secretly undermining other people's work. I hope they have and then when I was watching this, like I hadn't read the comments yet. But I'm like, oh my gosh, they are judging so unfairly. And it's so obvious. They had a secret judge at the end, and she gave a fair vote, but at that time it was too late. They had already sabotaged it. So the person that won, I'm like, I don't even really think she won. She really didn't win. I went to the comments. Everybody thought the same thing. Like, some of these people should not be fucking voting. Why? Because they are not just. And it's not balancing out. It's like the winner came in second place. Like the real winner came in second place. For some of you, somebody who is very two-faced, unjust judgments, I wouldn't take it too seriously. I really wouldn't. Like if you can speak and be like, hey, I don't think this is fair. But people are going to do what they're going to do. The evil's already there inside of them. People are going to do what they're going to do, my lovies. For some of you, something has to do with unjust voting in a situation. You're not talking to the wall. People know. People know what's going on. It's not hard to see. The jealousy, it's not hard to see. Aggravated, not taking accountability, someone spreading someone spreading negativity because they're not in high demand. It's not bad timing. Someone's not pulling back on you. If you feel like you're bringing something up and it's like, I don't think I'm getting fair treatment here, or I can see that there's secret like competition, or there are secret hidden motives, you're not by yourself. No, you're not by yourself. It's obvious. So something like, we're not 1-year-olds. Like, it's obvious. We can see. But we're still loyal to you. So stay loyal to yourself. Stay loyal to what you're doing. If you're cooking something and you have to bring it up and it's like, my stuff didn't get voted, but this one got a super easy pass, but my stuff got voted so harshly, we can see. Just keep at what you're doing though, because you're not going to give up your art. We knew who really won. We know who really won the food cooking contest. Ooh, they want you to choke. Ooh, they hate that. Ooh, the mean girls, mean guys hate that. We know who really won the cooking contest. We see it. We know what you brought. We saw it. They just smothered it in sauce. There was one lady, she just smothered her ribs in sauce. And I knew, something told me, I'm like, I hope someone says this, but something tells me that lady just smothered, the one that judged everybody the harshest. Something tells me she just smothered those ribs in sauce, but there is no actual flavor inside of them. Everybody knows there's no flavor inside of them. They just smother everything in coverings. That's why they need a lot. That's why they need to steal a lot. That's why they need so much. They need to be the center of everything and prove how better they are than everyone else. And sabotage everyone else at the same time. I've never seen someone that's better than someone try to kick them while they're down, or kick them. I've never seen it. I've never seen someone that's genuinely better than someone else completely put them down. Usually someone that's better is going to try to raise people up. So raising canes. You had a whole group here following behind a bully. They don't want to anymore. They're seeing this bully as a reckless person who is falling from grace. 6 of Wands in the reverse. So somebody was the leader, the bully, the head bully, and this person is leading everyone into embarrassment. And something about you should sue for harassment. Somebody could ride horses, a horse farm. Leo could be significant for you. We don't want to follow behind the bully anymore. I told you someone is two-faced. I told you, strong, two-faced. Eight of Cups. We want to walk away emotionally. This is spiritually. This is a spiritual thing, my lovies. Just the messenger here. Look at all these women fighting. Fucking stupid. Bye. That's what it feels like. I'm not getting into this shit. I'm not fighting my way to the top with my sisters. Be more fucking humanistic. Fucking craziness. I was thinking yesterday of like, I've seen this. I'm sure you've seen it. Like, you see group dynamics. And I'm like, we could definitely do it better. Like, we can definitely do it better. Have you ever seen women fight, like, it's like petty behavior about men? Like, for example, like you're dating someone, or a woman is dating a guy, and like they bring their friend around, but like if something happens where they feel insecure, then they get mad at their friend because their guy is, in their mind, their guy is trying to like flirt with their friend or being too nice to their friends. Ain't nobody got fucking time for this shit. Ain't nobody got time for this shit. No one has time for this shit. Someone who's looking for a sugar mama or a sugar daddy. We got obstruction of justice. Pretending like they don't like what you did, but they actually love it. You are not a rebound. Goddess Hathor. The Star. Tropical islands. You touch my heart. January 23rd. Someone wants you to believe that your life is horrible and it's actually excellent. You were with someone or something, or in a group, or part of a friendship group, or part of a coven in the past, yes. Especially before January, yes. Your life was going downhill since you were involved in something with someone from your past. They want you to still feel like, somebody wants you to feel like you made a wrong decision in January. They want you to feel like you made a you made a wrong decision. McDonald's, June 6th. Mind you, these are people that are going through bad karma. Someone wants you to feel like, oh, you don't talk to your toxic family anymore. You made the wrong decision. No, the fuck I did not. And God reminds me every day. Oh, you don't talk to that toxic ex of yours anymore? No, I don't. And I'm going to continue to stay that way. I'm going to continue to stay away. 1724, September 26, September 6, 1724. Paying for their mortgage, bribery energy. We have a promotion. Someone who's going to develop the power of telekinesis. The ex is not as crazy as they want to paint them to be. And for some of you, someone's not even your fucking ex. They're a stalker who's obsessed with destroying your life. For some of you, I'm getting like a random energy of someone that is not an ex of anybody's. The ex is not as crazy as they want to paint them to be. Oh, it's so crazy that you don't want to talk to this person, that person from your past. No, I don't. I don't even want to talk to people that were good to me from my past because I've moved on. I've grown. I'm doing other things. I'm not mad, but tech support representative or a tier 3 or a supervisor. A tech supervisor, a tech support representative, specifically tier 3. A lot of tiers. India. I'm seeing an Indian hacker. Being cautious with people calling you from a bullshit call center. Game Dean. The same mistakes repeated over and over again. Saudi Arabia. Sloppy toppy. Someone is having sex with someone they are definitely not supposed to be having sex with. Let's just put it that way. It's about Sedgwick. A family with too many dirty secrets. What I'm seeing in my mind's eye. All they do is lie. All they do is spy. It's about Lionel Richie. It's about somebody who is very bitchy. It's about Lionel Richie's daughter. A family with too many dirty secrets who are not willing to do the spiritual work. I don't care how much money you pay me, what you think, God said. No. For some of you, you don't want to talk to a toxic family anymore. Not because of what they think. Oh, they hate us. Oh, they're such full of hate. No, I'm actually full of peace. That's why I stay away from you. You're in the Pee-wee leagues. You are not willing to do the spiritual work. You think it's easy to detach from everything you know and in your comfort zone. It's not easy. Pee-wee leagues. Tonsil stones. This person wanted to one-up someone else and gave someone a blowjob to one-up someone else. I told you yesterday, so go away. Fucking pathetic. Lack empathy. I told you yesterday, there's an energy for some of you that's coming up of someone that they wanted to compete with another person and they wanted to take an opportunity away from that person. It's like fucking, like, it's like you're dating someone and someone sneaks in and tries to fuck them. Not tries to, because for some of you, someone did. And then, like, they just did it out of spite, or they did it because they were told to, or they did it because they got bribed. And then so much shame developed in their soul. And now, like, they try to turn it into a love story because it's like, dang, I don't want to seem like I just fucked someone just because I was competing with another person or because someone paid me to fuck them. Like, someone doesn't want to feel like a prostitute, but it's too late, my love. You are totally fucking suffering. The 3 marks of existence. Wow, what a suffer. I'm telling you, I feel this suffering in the souls. You should look up the 3 marks of existence if you don't know what it is. For some of you, you don't know. That's okay. I don't know everything. Everybody doesn't know everything. You know how much information there is. And technically, once God wants you to tap into something, you'll know in the moment. Because there's a divine plan. You don't get all the answers right away. Because then life would be over in a day. Go away! Yeah, you got the energy of a prostitute, my love. You thought you were a sweetheart. You're a fucking whore. Is that what somebody is? Samantha? So about sabbatical? So about going to church? Shut the fuck up. Go to fucking home and cry this out. And heal yourself. Somebody who wanted to one-up someone else. Fuck out of here. Finland. Fintech could be significant for you. The letter O. We got forgery. People think it's a game to commit forgery. Someone who never tips people and they're fucking greedy. I told you this know-it-all energy. What did I say yesterday? This fucking know-it-all energy has been very present. What did I say yesterday? Check out yesterday's video. It didn't come out yesterday, but this energy was present. Know-it-all. Same mistakes repeated over and over. This is your fucking sign, or this is someone's sign. Someone's gonna get a sign about Saudi Arabia. Luring techniques. A Sagittarius. Someone definitely has an accent. A Sagittarius who is not in love with you. That's my father's sign. A toxic family with too many dirty secrets that are not willing to do the spiritual work. They want to see you win. The letter O, because I don't know all this other crap. There is somebody that wanted to one-up. For some of you, I told you, like, there's somebody that's like, how do I say sorry to him? Or how do I say sorry to her? Gotta let it burn. Protecting a person with developmental disabilities. November 1st, Scorpio. A workplace hidden love affair. They want to see you win. The letter M. Pee-wee leagues. Someone who gave a blowjob because they wanted to one-up someone else. Writing bad checks. Definitely forgery. Someone with tonsil stones. A bit more when it comes to... Okay, there's somebody that wants to one-up someone else that's going to do a bit more. They're going to try to do a bit more. And for some of you, you have somebody at work that loves you. Or you're in love with somebody at work. And they want to see you succeed and they want to see you win. We got multiple offenses. Forgery. Everyone in this situation genuinely gets along. A recreational center. An intuitive healer. A psychic reader. I told you my psychics have been present. You're going to get a sign. You've been paying attention to the signs. You need a reading for some of you. We got people money laundering who want to gaslight you. Your college or university professor. They are deleting evidence that has been found. Spain. FDA. They love the truth. Your workplace hidden love affair loves you and loves the truth. You love the truth. I love the truth. I love my secret love affair. Take it. For some of you in love, my lovies. You in love. Aiding and abetting, accessory to a felony. Self-centered motives. Water bottles. September 17th. You touch my heart. A healer. Obstruction of justice. Diplomatic officer or foreign service officer, immigration officer, a high school friend, Pluto, statutory rape. They are envious of your spiritual gifts. December 29th. They get along well with their children. For some of you, there's somebody that's envious of your spiritual gifts that was trying to sabotage you. And they're getting a backfire because multiple chances were given to this person to soften their heart. And God said that their relationship with their children is going to go to shit. Someone who is self-centered and gives advice for self-centered motives. They only think about themselves and how they can benefit. Something about a benefits coordinator. It's about somebody who is your favorite hater. Something about haterade. Someone be hating on you. Or on someone important to you. You always take what resonates. You do know these are collective energetic reads. That was also present for you. You know, for some of you, for example, like when I watch readers, oftentimes, because sexual ties are so, they mark you so much. A lot of the times these energies take on the form of an ex. However, this could be also for some of you, you have ex-family members, ex-friends, you have current family members, current friends, current colleagues. So you always take the energy as it applies, and what resonates the most. And that will give you more clarity, because for some of you, I feel like that had to be said. Take that that resonates. Something about someone who lied and said you gave them head to get ahead. It's about Ed. It's about Edwards. Something about a movie theater. Something about Mira Mesa. Someone lied and said you gave them head in a movie theater, or something about a movie theater is coming in. It's about a toxic Dominican. It's about a toxic Haitian. It's about a toxic Cuban. It's about tacit consent. For some of you, I get it, my lovies. Like, I always think about these things. I've been single for a while, and I know I'm going to have children, and I want to be the best mother I can be, right? And I want my partner to be the best husband and the best father he can be. I know that, we're going to have our growing pains and whatever the case may be. But I was watching this video of this 14-year-old. Everything is coming in for a reason. She wasn't 14 anymore, but I saw the 14-year-old in her. It's like she was stuck in time. She had a boyfriend that was 27. And this energy of 14 and 27, very present for you, or 27 and 16, or between the ages of 14 and 16, and then a 27-year-old involved in a situation, or the number 27 could be significant for you. Oh shit, 01/01/27 was on the clock, then 28, then 29. Oh shit. It's about 2009. So some of you child divine. So I was watching this video of this girl, and she was sharing how she became a prostitute and how she became hooked to drugs. And I'm like, she's so like cute. Like I could still see the little girl in her. Like, she didn't look like a woman to me. Arrested Development. And I'm like, wow. She was pimped out by her boyfriend that had a debt to pay, and he made her debt. He made it her debt. So Yvette, he made his debt her debt. It reminds me a little bit about something my father used to say. For some of you, there's a corrupt family, and you have a very corrupt father, or somebody has a very corrupt father. That's important to you. So my father used to be in all types of organized crime. I haven't talked to him in years. I haven't seen this man in years. I haven't talked to him in years. But it's so curious. It's closer to a decade than not. Oh my gosh, it's almost been 10 years since I haven't talked to that man. Something about planning hidden plans, hidden attacks. Anyways, so my father used to tell my mom, like, I owe Colombians X amount of money because we lost X amount of drugs. And somehow my mother felt like that debt became hers or ours. Mind you, I was a child. I was like 13 at the time when this happened. We gotta pay the Colombians back. We gotta pay. You know how many times I fucking heard that shit? And then my brother would start to repeat it as if he was fucking taking this seriously. And I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with you? That man was never there. He was a terrible father, a terrible husband. What does his debt to a Colombian have to do with you? Anyways, so this girl, the video I was watching yesterday, this girl, she took on her ex-boyfriend because he broke up with her, an ex-boyfriend's debt. And so she started prostituting herself at 14 years old. He broke her phone so she couldn't call anyone for help. And he brought her to a corner and he made her prostitute herself. And then from there, she just started prostituting herself and she never left it. For some of you, protect the children. Protect the children from people that think that everything is a fucking game and they like to play games with people's lives. They believe that their intuition is 2 days in a row. They believe that their intuition is telling them something when God is telling them to stop. They're stubborn and stuck. We got a female watching this, or a female that's important to you. Dean. Vehicle. Same mistakes repeated over and over again. A toxic beehive wants to hide. A beehive of manipulators are having a genuine repentance. Jenny, giving blowjobs. They befriended your ex without your knowledge. They befriended your ex without your knowledge and gave somebody a blowjob. Saudi Arabia. It's about Nadia. Time traveling or shifting. A family with too many secrets, and even the time tattletale. It's about DuckTales. And even the time traveling is backwards. So this family is definitely not willing to share any secrets. Time traveling or shifting. A family with too many secrets that are not willing to do the work. They like to play games though. We have a side dude that exploded. School emergency, tonsil stones. They're trying to find dirt on someone else to make themselves look better. I told you there's a problem with people unjustly scoring others. Take that however that resonates. And something about listening to your toxic brothers or their toxic brothers. Trying to find dirt or make other people look bad in their place. Somebody who wants to one-up someone else. I told you. Trying to find dirt to make someone else look bad in their place. This person wanted to one-up someone else. People who are two-faced. It's a sign that it's time to find a partner. For some of you, you are definitely getting into a new connection, new relationship. This is your sign. We have, I was talking about yoga yesterday. Someone who used to be a player, who never tips people, is getting psychological support or needs it. Know-it-all. A know-it-all who wants to, they want to hide that they're a know-it-all and that they're trying to gaslight you back in. But I don't think you want this person. It's about a toxic Dominican. The letter J, O, E, or L. This know-it-all has multiple offenses. Low battery, less than 10%. At Home Depot, I don't know, for some of you, somebody could have actually broken someone's phone. I have to tell you what I have to tell you. Like, they did this on purpose. An abusive person who's narcissistic. We have a hard worker. You need to do a bit more. When it comes to took out an illegal insurance policy on a family member, we definitely have a corrupt family present. They did this on an intuitive healer or on a psychic reader who is favored by fortune. We have 3 marks of existence for someone who unconsciously created a harem. I told you the energy of a prostitution ring is present and people doing porno together. A Sagittarius who is definitely not in love with you. Tiffany. Mirror. This Sagittarius is just trying to mirror you, but you can't mirror each other. There is no match. Ghosted, there's no match. Bad timing in the reverse because there's no alignment here. You're not a sex addict, but somebody else is. We got a pregnancy. We got a recreational center. We have a son. So somebody will bear a son. We got water bottles. I am seeing people having sex in a vehicle. For some of you, protect the minors from fake love stories. We got someone with blue eyes. Also, I'm seeing someone with green eyes. The letters T, O, or M could be significant for you. Public administration could be significant for you. May 16th. You need a restraining order. This energy has been very present for you. Someone who is secretly abusing a child. A gemstone lover. March 23rd, feeling guilty. For some of you, you also need a restraining order against someone who is secretly abusing a child that felt like you called them out. And or someone important to you, so they were like seeking revenge because they felt like you called them out about secretly abusing Canadian could be significant for you. Someone felt called out by you and they wanted to seek revenge because they're secretly abusing a child. October 8th, Libra, strong Libra. I was seeing a Libra in my mind's eye. Fathering someone else's child. The letter O, a completion. We got a grant, Wanda. We got a grant writer. They want to see you win. Someone who is feeling guilty because they tried to hack your phone. Airport. There is no love in this situation. Someone who's going to put in a resignation. Protecting a person with developmental disabilities. They blame you for everything that they're actually doing. I told you there's an issue with people projecting. It's been very present. They blame you for everything that they are actually doing. They're trying to sabbatical and Samantha. They're trying to sabotage you. They pretend you're trying to sabotage them. They're trying to undermine your work. They think you're trying to undermine their work. Someone's in fucking paranoia. They're trying to harm you physically, but they've convinced themselves that it's you that's trying to harm them physically. So such a weird little bizarre thing to do. Their parents, for some of you, there were people that their parents may seem, okay, still. Their parents may seem like they like you, but they don't like you. November 1st. From the diaphragm, the letter X. You are not the father. Webster's Dictionary. Looking for validation. Your workplace hidden love affair wants you to reassure them. Somebody was Sherman Oaks, Spain. The evidence has been found. Someone who was stealing your mail. An evil clown who needs to go to rehab. FD or A. These people are really threatening you because they got mental issues. And for some of you, I'm feeling addicts. It is not Maddox. It is not time to worry about money. January 13th. September 17th. The letter N. Coffee shop. Everyone is impressed by how you handled this situation. You touch people's hearts. With people that wanted you alone and for you to commit suicide. Everybody is regretting the choices that they've made. They were hired to try to get an innocent person to commit suicide. With someone that wanted to obstruct justice. We have someone with a boob job. Who hired a crooked lawyer who was coaching them on how to get someone to kill themselves. Knock, knock. The Star, Aquarius, a healing period. UN, immigration officer. Someone's getting deported. For some of you, there's a deportation in the field of someone who is abusive and fucking entitled as fuck. A brave soul. You had to become a brave soul. A friend from high school was curious to know how you've been doing because people made a lot of shit up to isolate you in Pluto energy, but you embody Pluto in the upright, meaning you don't mind being isolated because that's your nature. You could have a lot of Scorpio in your chart. A house with a library. Maybe you like to just sit in your library, or maybe you just like to sit at a library and study and read and be by yourself. Strong Scorpio. And you get along well with children. You get along well with your children. We got people that failed the spiritual tests and multiple chances were given. Pretending to be hurt. You cannot be pretending to be hurt in God's eyes, because multiple chances were given. Pretending to be hurt in order to not be held accountable. December 29th. They love the truth. Being eliminated for good reason. Someone who burps a lot or is toxic. We got aiding and abetting, accessory to a felony. Someone with self-centered motives. July 12th. The feds are watching them. The feds are watching Ben. UN. They took it out. An F-boy who people need to call out. An F-boy. This F-boy is just like their father. The apple did not fall far from the tree. I told you, an apothecary was present like 2 days ago. An apothecary could be significant for you. An apothecary manager, a retreat coordinator, who is your favorite hater. A barber, you're taking a vacation. You could be getting a haircut or someone important to you because you're taking vacation. We got someone who is addicted, needs to go through procedures. I told you, for some of you, I am getting like drug addictions, but you know, in certain cases. But for others, you just need someone, you need to go through a legal procedure, justice, with someone who is addicted to doing, I don't know what. Hex work, stalking, I don't know. Oh, abusing children, that's what it is. Someone's abusive as fuck. Dental assistant, occupational therapy. Someone is very abusive, but good thing they go to church or pretend to, because imagine if they didn't even think about going to church. I haven't been to church in years. I haven't abused a child. Because I know that God would not approve of that. And it's not in my heart. They're too innocent. It's like me attacking my cat. So what's wrong with that? Some people don't care. Boiling crab. November 21st. You going to boiling crab? I love boiling crab. I just want to a crab boil. Intuitive healer. Someone who was stealing from you. Malnutrition. Now they're not, now they lost their appetite and they don't want to see you anymore. Someone lost their appetite and they need psychological support. Someone who was lying and saying you were an escort, toxic nurse, RN. They were trying to find dirt on you and they didn't find anything, so they started making shit up. Someone who lost a daughter will be losing a daughter. Someone's going through bad karma. I'm getting like they're having health issues. They're having mental health issues. They also lost a daughter. This is someone that wanted people to think you were a prostitute for some of you. And they're too weak spiritually. Now they're not laughing anymore. Now they're crying. Everything is going wrong. I can't believe I lost a child. Shut the fuck up. You wanted somebody else to lose their fucking life. You wanted to commit suicide. You wanted someone to commit suicide. Now all of a sudden you want to cry? You're so fucking weak. You had a whole bunch of people on a bandwagon to attack an innocent person. Now you want to cry because you lost a daughter? We didn't need another person like you on this planet. Quite frankly. We didn't. Obviously. So Leslie, someone's crying a lot. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but someone's a fucking bitch. Now they forgot. There's something that you forgot. You forgot about the house. You forgot about the ring. Now they forgot about the house and they forgot about the ring. But that's all they cared about. Something about wings and things. They only cared about money and bullying others so that they could look a certain way and pretend to be good people every fucking day. So Dale, so vegan Dale, something about someone who went vegan. They're suffering. Someone is suffering. The 3 marks of existence. But you wanted to do it to someone else. You wanted someone else to commit suicide and you were bullying them every day. Online or in person. You participated. It wasn't my idea. I don't give a fuck. Now you want to cry. Why'd I lose a child? We didn't need another person like you. We need less of you. Multiple chances were given. You thought it was funny. crying because they lost a child. I don't like when people are like, condolences. No, that was a blessing. Let it go. You're a fucking psycho. You needed psychological support when you were trying to bully someone else into committing suicide, and that was in your heart's desire. That was in someone's heart's desire for someone to die, an innocent person to die. You got what you wanted. You got what you wanted. I'm seeing someone cry. I was like, an innocent baby. You were bullying an innocent person, just got confirmation. What the fuck are you crying about? You wanted an innocent person to die. That's what you asked God for. Not the person you don't give a fuck about that you're envious of. That's not the person we're gonna take. We're gonna take your fucking child. With your fake fucking intuitions and your fake premonitions. How are you gonna wanna bully someone into committing suicide and say that God was telling you to do that every day? And go in a church pretending like you're a good fucking person. Now you lost your mind, you lost your child. The fucking devil that you are. Controlled by some toxic grandparents. The devil. Mind control. A toxic man. We got unalived. This was not a natural disaster. This didn't have to happen. We got a toxic man and his grandparents. We got the devil. Somebody's like, the devil made me do it. The devil made me do it. I don't know. Someone's actually losing their mind. The devil made me do it. The devil made me do it. This wouldn't have been a suicide. It would have been an assassination. It would have been an assassination because it was a targeted assassination. And it was unjust. Libra, my child, I lost my child. Oh, Charlie. I lost my child. They couldn't kill a female because a female is protected. They couldn't get a female to commit suicide. So the magic backfired. For someone's healing. This is healing work. You don't need a child. You know why you don't need a child? Like all seriousness. You know why you don't need a child? There's somebody that's like crying. For some of you, you're going to hear that someone lost a fucking child. It's about someone lost a pet, and it's about Yvette and Evangeline. It's about an evangelist. It's about a socialist. It's about a social gathering. It's about a kill list. It's about a group of people that come together to create a kill list. You like to harm the innocent. Do you understand that? Your child would have suffered more. So you dirty whore. Your child would have suffered more if they would stay with you because you like harming the innocent. Do you get it? No? You like harming the innocent. You would have harmed this child. You would have poisoned this child. Somebody is like, they're wondering like, why did I have to lose a child? Because you like harming the innocent. That was that child's way of leaving without suffering too much at the hands of their own mother or father. Someone is not celebrating anymore. They're not partying anymore. They can't be greedy anymore. They can't run away from what they've created. When God wants you to balance yourself, karma, You can't run. That's why you can't hide in bunkers. You can't hide in wherever. You can't run away. You can't hide your face so that people don't see you and your shame. God's gonna get you anyway. And not in like a get you type of way, but in like a I need to balance you. If you want to continue, I'm not deserting you. It's not a punishment per se, even though it could feel like it. So out Lycan, so out Logan. It's out Boston. I need you to balance yourself because you're too greedy. You need to leave something. Let go of a home, let go of a comfort zone, and you can't run away. Because God is watching all the time, every moment, every day. I don't care what church you go to, I don't care what school you go to, I don't care where you work. You're always being watched. Even your thoughts, your plans, God knows everything. Drugs and poison in the reverse. Abuse and neglect in the reverse. There is no accomplice in crime because God loves. It's time to fucking love. I want to get revenge. Someone's a fucking psychopath. It's like somebody that thinks that they lost their child because, I don't know, for some of you, something's kind of crazy. It's like trying to bully someone else into losing their life, and then you end up losing something very important, and you think it's that person's fault. Someone got mental issues. It did not originate with someone was trying to bully. Somebody is wearing a mask, that they have some type of gift. They are just proud, and they're a stalker, and they're seeing that someone is not lonely, and that bothers them. That bothers them. You know why it bothers them? Because they're trying to steal from someone. And they can't keep calm because they're getting bad news that they're losing their mind about this donation, about this prayer, about something that has to do with religion. Someone could have tried to start a religious war to justify abusing someone. Now they can't keep calm because someone does not feel lonely. There's no good news that someone's homeless or outcasted. Someone is wearing a mask to hide that they can't be stubborn, that people caught them being a stalker and a thief. Somebody wanted to steal someone's pride, someone's self-esteem, someone's self-worth, someone's ego, someone's work with the number 4, an Aries or a Taurus, 5 or 9. A toxic family wants to persevere. They have some friends that are all fighting. And they're all in a war, but they're hiding that. Like they're hiding something from a toxic family that they're not happy. Because something is not over. It's not going to be over. And there's no trap that they could lay. And they're actually really stressed. So there's a bunch of people that are hiding that they feel really unhappy with the stupid plan that they signed up for. Somebody has triumph with an amendment, a restoration, with a rejuvenation is also coming in. Something about like plastic surgery and rejuvenation. Somebody has excellent. I don't know if for whatever reason, okay, I am getting something about like somebody getting some money, Morgan, plastic surgery. Like I'm seeing like someone going through like reconstructive surgery. And if a group of people thought like someone wasn't gonna get reconstructive surgery or they weren't gonna reconstruct something, but I am seeing like plastic surgery, like a facelift. Something's gonna go out like with a bang, going out with a bang. Someone's gonna look fucking great. I also got something about like a divorce, post-divorce glow up. That could be significant for you. Yeah, somebody is going to have a triumph. They've learned their life lessons. if something has to do with suing a plastic surgeon as well, something's gonna go well. But for others, I am getting like someone had a rebuild, a reconstruction, and they went into their North Node and they called it a day. Yeah, and they vowed to stay away. They vowed to respect themselves. They vowed not to do anything in excess. It's about Access Magazine. Wish, hope, and worship. And they're going to get their wishes granted. And they're not stressed. And they have luck and self-love. I knew self-love was going to come out. I feel it. Like someone's like, you know what? I went through a really shitty time. I put myself first. I truly put myself first. I don't want to do anything that makes me feel too out of balance or brings shame. Like it's like whatever I involve myself in, because I really want to involve myself in it. I want to take care of myself. I want to look good. I want to feel good. I want to have fun. I don't want to go to too extreme. I definitely don't want to hurt myself or anyone else. If something involves hurting me or hurting someone else, I'm not about it. And this brings me so much luck. I always have a solution. Someone's trying to also like study your blueprint. Like, how is it that you always get out of a mess? How is it that you always, like, you're never stressed. You never seem stressed. Doesn't matter what's happening. Because I learned the lesson. Like, hello. Something about you don't look your age. For some of you, you don't cook your age. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. Are you supposed to be cooking oatmeal or something? You love yourself. You truly love yourself. You truly love yourself. Or someone important to you is going to learn valuable lessons in self-love and not stressing and giving it to God. Something about toxic in-laws. People that think they have no flaws. A bunch of fucking know-it-alls. Something about hidden clauses. Something about Jean-Claude Van Damme. They don't have peace in their lives, and they're not celebrating. They're not happy. They can't be cruel to you. People wanted to really bully you, and for some of you, something had to do with not paying you what's due to you. This toxic matriarch or this toxic leader. I told you, Emperor in the reverse, a toxic leader, patriarch, matriarch, take it how it resonates. Someone who would do anything for money. Someone tried to coach their son and how... The name Anna is very important. On how to, or they try to coach their daughter on how to not have to pay. It's like get away with a crime. Like if you had to divorce someone and they had to pay you alimony or something like that, they can't fight this. They can't fight this. And for some of you, there's a toxic mother of an ex that's like in competition with it's like so stupid. You're rejected. Stop acting stupid, lady. That's all we've got, my lovies. There was a lot of energy there, but you take what resonates, leave what doesn't. 01, 32, 35. I gotta shake it off, cause the loving ain't the same, and you keep on playing games like you know I'm here to stay. Gotta shake it off. It's like something in the something. When you gotta get gab, the gift of Gabby. When you gotta get up out of here and go somewhere. Insurances could be significant for you. Gotta shake it off, gotta make that move for somebody who appreciates all the love I give. And you gotta shake it off. Gotta do what's best for me. You will always do what's best for you, baby. And that means you gotta shake it off. The number Sean. Disney requires proof. Okay, you are not gonna sleep with somebody else's spouse. I got a download for you. For some of you, I have to tell you what I have to tell you. Don't be pissed. Someone, Someone deliberately lied to you and said that they weren't married or that they got a divorce and they're not single. This is someone that wanted to silly. They wanted to be silly. It's about celiac disease. This is someone that wanted to have sex with you. And this is someone that you could have been interested in because they pretended like they were single when they met you. But this is someone in a whole other commitment. Someone lied to you and said they were single. They can't be fake with you. They can't scam you. Someone doesn't have a dirty dick or a it's about diarrhea. False accusations of sleeping with somebody else's. So for some of you, there's a lot of shame here as well. A bunch of people living in fucking shame after doing stupid shit. Gotta do what's best for me. There was someone that wanted to trick you into having sex with a married person or with someone that is already in a relationship. They did this. They falsely accused you because this is someone that wants to have evidence so that they can accuse you of being in a third party. I don't know. For some of you, I am getting like... someone lying and saying you're in a marriage? What the fuck is this? And needing proof that you're a cheater? They were looking for people to trick you? A homosexual? This is someone who is, okay, you can't be trapped because you're in your North Node. So now the North Node flips. Scorpio, you're in your North Node. Absolutely. Someone's doubting you or they want you to doubt yourself. Someone wants you to, I don't know, someone's too focused on trying to have you trapped in a South Node. The sun, you already see very clearly. Capricorn. Someone is arrogantly trying to get... This feels so stupid. Like people got stupid ideas. I'm having a hard time channeling this because this feels so stupid. Like... a group of grown adults. This is what they get together to create. Faking that someone's going to take you on a date. Oh, okay. False accusations of a Cancer, a Gemini, that you got away with in Gemini season. So when's Gemini season? Like right now? This is somebody that misuses their athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability, and entitlement. I told you there is a sense of entitlement floating around. I told you, fucking evil clowns. I told you there is a sense of entitlement floating around. Okay. A Taurus could be significant for you. An Aries or a Gemini. So you have people... I wanted to look at that. Hold on. Wow. It's about spirit cooking. It's about spirulina. It's something about you're so good looking. Okay, so we got Gemini, May 21st through June 21st. We have Cancer, June 22nd through July 22nd. We have Virgo. Somebody wants to blame something on a Leo, but a Leo has nothing to do with the shit show. Virgo. A Virgo really wants to hide and blame and blame something on a Leo. August 23rd through September 22nd. Capricorn, we have December 22nd through January 19th. And Scorpio, who's in their North Node, or started their North Node in Scorpio season, October 24th through November 21st. It's about Tony first. Something about Toby. Okay, so we have a Virgo who's upset. especially you as a Virgo, keep your composure. It's really not, I mean, I get it. I get that. Like, it's like people trying to make it seem like gaslight you. Like, why are you so upset because I lied and said you were sleeping with someone's spouse? It's a lie, my lovies. I get it, but it's a lie. I don't care who they spread it to. Somebody could have lied and said you gave someone's spouse an STD. I have to tell you. I don't care who they spread this lie to. You know it's a lie. So at the end of the day, it's a fucking lie. Like, you're gonna argue with a lie? If I've learned anything, that's a tough lesson to learn. I get it, because you want to, it's like, what the fuck? You want to defend yourself. But it's a lie. Why would you argue with a liar? This is like arguing with someone that gave you the wrong score. It's like, you can tell them, you gave me the wrong score, my love. My food was delicious and very nutritious and very well seasoned. But they're going to do what they're going to do. A liar is going to do what the liar is going to do, because the lie is inside of them. Do you get it? This is a lesson in Plutonic and Saturn. The wheel is turning. You went through Saturn's lesson. Saturn has been very present for you. You get Saturn's blessing. That's a difficult lesson to learn. You can get protection for some of you, a lot of protection from law enforcement. You could see, like, energetically, law enforcement gets along with you over this next chapter that you've gone into or you're going into. You could be loving law enforcement, or law enforcement just loves you for some reason. You're getting yourself out of a shithole here. People can't keep you trapped. Somebody was trying to bring you legal issues by way of lying about you sleeping with someone's spouse. And for some of you, this could have been like a dirty couple in on a plan to lie about you and sleeping with their spouse. Something has to do with money and a weird transaction. I'm getting weird transactions here. The Sun. It is clear that these people are looking for replacements. Capricorn. Drama king or drama queen. Someone lied and said you were going away with someone. You got away with a third party. You would take vacations with a third party who is married. I don't see you doing any of this. I just don't see you doing any of this. And for some of you, someone wants to project that you were conscious of having sex with someone's spouse. For some of you, someone is not like, ooh, there's like a hidden thing there. There's a Two of Swords. Someone's trying to block that energy so I don't read it. Someone's trying to block that energy so I don't read it. It's a block. Every time I try to go into that, it's a block. Something about somebody who is a fake gym rat. Either somebody wants to hide that they are in a marriage and they lied to a single person who is innocent in this situation. They presented themselves as a single person and they're not. Or other people, it's that because that's the block. Other people wanted to make something seem like someone was having sex with a married person. A group or two people were trying to make it seem like someone was having sex with a married person. You stay with a problem longer. You don't just give up on problem solving. 44. I knew a sword was going to come out. Because I feel the sword, but I feel it more like a Two of Swords, like trying to block it. But you're going to manifest the answer anyway because you stay with the problem longer. You don't just give up when there's a problem. Especially if you care. You're a magician in the upright and you've manifested the answer. A musician or a hacker. You've manifested the answer. You dug deep. I'm getting hacker as in like, the Page of Swords is the student. It's the question. They ask questions. And not asking questions from a boastful, manipulative way, but I want to manifest solutions. I want to manifest an answer. I want to manifest clarity. And if I don't have clarity in this situation, I'm going to look for replacements. I'm going to find an answer. I'm not going to fall into a trap. I'm going to, Angie, I'm going to ask the right answers. I'm going to ask the right answers. I'm going to ask the right questions. Not because I think I know more than everybody else and I already have the answer. I'm asking sincerely. I'm asking sincerely. I'm asking about these inconclusive results, or I'm asking about this slander, or I'm asking about these harsh judgments. The Page of Swords is also in the reverse. I'm asking because I really want to know. Kirikou, I'm in love with you. Kirikou, I'm in love with you. I really want to know. That's why I'm asking. Because something doesn't make sense and I'm following my intuition to ask the right questions. Because I'm also in the magician energy. Because these questions are going to lead to a new reality. And I'm manifesting it and I want to know. Like, if this is an investigator, this is the best investigator ever. This is a person, it's like, I'm not trying to harm anything or anyone. I just want to know I want to know. I just want to know. And I'm going to take my time to find out what I need to know. I'm going to revise everything, not just about this person, but about everything or everyone involved. I want to look up all the usernames. I want to have all of the information. And I'm going to come to the table with the conclusion. Someone who was planning a home intrusion. I'm going to ask all of the questions. Why is this person stalking? Why is this person talking so much shit about somebody else? Why is this person overanalyzing this person? Why are the judgments incorrect? Why so much disrespect? Why so much cattiness? Why such pettiness? I need to know all these answers because I'm really trying to manifest something pure here. I need clarity. I need justice. And if I need to look for replacements, it's like, well, if you don't give me all the answers about this system and the inputs and the outputs, how am I supposed to actually make a clear decision? Are you trying to mind fuck me or what? So somebody who wants you to put it in their butt. I need to know. Like, I need to ask these questions. And again, I'm not trying to be mean. I don't even think I'm the decision maker here. I'm asking these questions out of a sincerity of my soul. Because first and foremost, I need to learn the processes. I need to learn the right or the wrong way. There are false accusations here every fucking day. So if we have a major problem, I need to know that. And if we don't have a major problem, why are these people pretending like there's a huge disaster? And something has to do with being a chef or cooking something up. I told you. Chefs are very important, or people cooking something up. I need to know the right answer. It's like talking to a bunch of immature idiots that have a sense of entitlement and realizing that you're dealing with a bunch of immature idiots that have a sense of entitlement. And their egos have not been checked in a long time. And maybe people even voted for these people. One of the comments for the chefs, the lady that was judging everybody incorrectly, I was wondering why she was judging people so harshly until I saw her plate. And I'm like, all right, grandma, all right. And I'm like, her plate she had a lot of shit on her plate. She had a lot of shit on her plate. She's like, I've been doing this for X amount of time, X amount of years. Yeah, she gathered a lot of recipes over the years, but she didn't master any of the recipes. Yes, she was making herself the harshest judge of everybody else. I don't know if a group of people came together to make themselves the judge and the juries of something, but it backfired on them. This is almost like someone saying, you don't deserve a spot, you don't deserve the title, you don't deserve a vacation. You don't deserve your position. They want you to put in a resignation. And you look at what they do or what they've been doing, and then you compare them. Or it's like, okay, if you want to compare, or if you want to start over analyzing and judging, everyone gets judged, including those that think that they are the authority. And this opened up a fucking can of worms. Because it's like, technically, you shouldn't even be in your position. You don't even have the credentials to be in your position. Meaning, if there was somebody else in your position needing to be in charge of what you're in charge of, they would do a better job than you. And it's like, oh shit. Somebody is losing their influence. Someone's gonna lose their fucking hair. So flying through O'Hare. Be careful with your judgments with Saturn. Be careful with your judgments on others and what you try to bring to others' tables. It's about somebody who's gonna end up disabled. It's about January. It's about Janice. Be careful the judgments you try to bring to others, because maybe it's a mirror for you. Maybe it's really a mirror for you. Because we got someone here in their North Node, and you don't buy your way into your North Node. You don't lie your way into your North Node. You don't spy your way into your North Node. You can't steal somebody else's homework to get to your North Node. God is keeping the score, especially if Saturn is there. And Saturn is very harsh, Vlad, or Vad, V-A or D. But Saturn is very fair. Saturn is harsh as fuck. Misery. Misery of these bullies that need to depart. There's conflict here. Three nights. Somebody could be staying somewhere. 3 nights. There's conflict here. 3 nights is conflict and fights. How do you find yourself? This is almost like you don't do shit any day. Like you don't move, you just spend your day fucking masturbating somewhere, talking shit about people, causing drama, not doing anything with your life. And somehow you catch yourself thinking you're bigger than you are, trying to stifle someone, trying to start a fucking fight over here. Like, you clearly don't understand where you are. If we're talking about ranks and overpowering someone, not to be mean. It's about toxic Christine. Ay, ay, ay. This is like you stole your degree. Like you robbed somebody. I don't know. 8 of Cups. Let this bullshit fucking go. Let this bullshit fucking go. I don't know. Someone wants to be a celebrity. I am getting like someone wanted to be an actor or an actress. And they thought they were going to sacrifice someone else to be an actor or an actress. This is someone who never developed. You know how many hours Leonardo DiCaprio spends on impregnating? Okay. I guess impregnating his soul with the character that he's about to act. You don't work on your art. You don't develop yourself. You don't put time. You don't put energy. You don't put effort. You spend your time talking shit. You spend your time being a thief. You spend your time stalking and slandering. And you really think that you are on somebody else's level who went through the lessons of Saturn and came out in their North Node. That's fucking crazy, arrogant. This is a clown of a man for some. I am seeing a man saying like, I'm a dominant man. No, you are not a dominant man. And no one is going to want to be submissive to you. You will attract a beta female. Someone talks about alphas and betas. It's about Sa-Netta. You will attract a karmic female. Someone that does not love themselves, that puts up with fucking abuse. A toxic Bonnie and Clyde are here who are suicidal. And they're trying to like interject or intercept or intervene in the life of somebody in a North Node that went through Saturn's lessons. You are not on the same level. So Melvin or Malvin. It's about David. 9 of Swords. Arriving, insomnia, unhappiness, nightmares, conflicts, misery. So you are not like me. You are a delusional liar that needs mental help. Look at what you spend your time doing. Look at what you spend your time doing. Fucking screwing around. Even the time you have to think and to think up a new reality, you spend your time in fucking conflict, thinking up how to create conflict. You're not thinking like, how am I going to get myself out of a situation? How am I going to better myself? How am I going to do this? Or at least put out positive thoughts. Maybe you don't want to do shit in your life. That's okay. The Chariot. You're going to stop God's chariot in this energy? You're going to stop God. Okay. You're in a 5 of Pentacles. You're in a 5 of Pentacles. Especially a Gemini, a Cancer. Strong Gemini, strong Cancer. Worried about hacking someone else. Worried about stalking someone else. Worried about Ronald, about the wrong fucking shit. But also wanting to be the dominant something. The dominant fucking mental patient. 3 of Swords. There it is. I told you the 3 of Swords is very present. Is it getting bad fucking karma? Everything like going wrong and still wanting to be strong in some type of like, I don't know, some sort of reserve. It's like, let it go. 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords. That's major depression. I told you I feel that 3 of Swords in the throat chakra. Feeling haunted. Feeling haunted by animal sacrifices. So in some cases, this was coming in, I have to go with the flow. Someone did an animal sacrifice and these animals are haunting this person or these people. I got a download yesterday about the avatar. God knows we kill animals. God knows we kill animals. God knows everything we do. You know in the Avatar movies when they kill animals, but they give thanks and they pray over the animal. And it's done in a way where it's like, not in a torture. Not in a torture. Especially a Gemini. Especially a Gemini. It fell right over the Gemini. getting away to go do animal sacrifices. They're being haunted by an animal. A frog, a cat, or a horse could be significant. They're being haunted by the animals they sacrificed. So when the avatar, when they kill the animals, they try to make it quick, painless, like humane as much as possible anyway. And they give thanks and they're like, this is not something you celebrate. You don't celebrate killing an animal. Someone was very disrespectful to God, to the divine in their magic. This animal, so we go from a cat to a tiger in warrior energy. This animal is haunting and abusing someone spiritually. I got this download yesterday and I was like, wow, God is great. It doesn't matter in this life what you do. If you take pride in harming an innocent person or an innocent being, God will see that through. When I was in high school, I didn't even like to dissect frogs. I never dissected a frog. I was absent the day that we were going to dissect the frog. And I just went on just to, I adore you. Dolores does too. Someone was taking pride, arrogance in abusing the innocent to try to manifest something. And it's almost like they were trying to manifest conflict for someone else, and all of this energy has returned. And look how organized this is over here. North Node, Scorpio, not sleeping with people's fucking spouses, not doing crazy shit. Not bringing bad karma. Something about somebody who wanted you carless. Look how messy this fucking is. This fucking is about Carlos. It's about Carlos. It's about a TV host. This is gonna last a long time. A Komodo dragon could be significant. This is gonna last a long time. We have 4 nights. We have 4 nights. All of the nights. All of the nights. About all of the lights. Something big's gonna happen in Vegas. A celebration. 4 nights. All of the nights are here. Cain and Abel, someone's going to end up disabled. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, all of the nights. That is a major change. A big revelation. This is almost like you were having a conversation, or someone important to you was having a conversation. It's about warranty. It's about quarantine. It's about quarantining a message. The number 12. Someone was having, there are people with mental issues here. Someone was having like a conversation with someone that was like humoring them. But like this person or these people didn't realize like it was more like an interrogation. Like they thought it's like you talking shit behind someone's back to someone that wants to know, because it's like, I know that person. Like, I'm not saying, no, I'm gonna say it straight up. I know that person. I know that person. And what you're saying doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna even pretend like I'm going along with what you're saying. But I really want to know what you got to say here. Because what you're saying makes no fucking sense. So I'm going to collect all of this. It's like evidence, data. I'm going to collect all of this because what you're saying makes no fucking sense. And so a self-betrayal. It's like you talk yourself into a hot mess because you start speaking with a split tongue. 2, 03, 51, 52, 53. Fung, Vietnamese. You start speaking with a split tongue. What you're saying makes no fucking sense. I'm gonna let you talk your way into a 3 of Swords and a 9 of Swords and misery and more serious discussions, because now we got 4 Knights. So 4 Knights brings about huge, important discussions. Maybe even violence in some cases. And I told you something about wanting to start a war. 4 Knights also brings in a war in the Baraja Española. So your intention, you started out pretending you're coming in with peaceful energy, but your intention is actually to start a war. Leo. It's like, I'm not stupid. We're not stupid. A cult is not stupid. These people who are really stupid and do stupid things think that people are stupid. So now I see what you're doing. So your plan is to start a war here. But you come in peace, so you said. Queen of Wands. Oh, look at that. Queen of Wands. 7 of Swords in the reverse. The truth exposed. That you really want to start a 5 of Wands. You want to start a war. That's what you really want to do. Fighting for peace is like fucking for virginity. With illusion, 7 of Cups. You want to have illusions about a Queen of Wands, about a Leo, about a passionate person, about a manager, about someone who is a great leader, about someone that even if they're not a leader, they're a great worker, they're very confident, they're magnetic, they bring good energy, they bring good luck. You want to start a war with that energy. Why? So again, we're giving it time because we were giving it time for you to prove your false points. To the point where you were even trying to, behind the scenes, it seems like you're behind the scenes trying to work behind this person's back. That's what I actually see. That's what we actually see. That's what we actually see here. We see that you're trying to work behind the back of a Queen of Wands in the upright who's a magician, meaning this person brings good luck. And this person seems to know that their energy brings good luck, not just for herself or for himself, but for everyone involved. Something about stalking in a Volvo. Something about Stockholm Syndrome. So this motley crew or this stupid Bonnie and Clyde who are suicidal wanted to start a war. That's what this is about. And this Bonnie and Clyde, they don't have to be a couple per se, but somebody did get manipulated and mind fucked by another person here. And they're looking for people to blame, because I'm looking for other people to blame that have nothing to do with this. They're looking for people to blame. I feel like I'm looking for someone to blame. These people are looking for someone to blame. 2 of Cups, but it was just them two. They were the main perpetrators. Working together, these 2 snakes, these 2 eels. Electric eels could be significant for you. A Navy SEAL. Strength, Leo. Everybody else held back. Page of Cups. Because they saw somebody as sincere and they have sincere feelings. And I'm not going to hurt a friend. Or someone I care about, or someone I have friendly feelings to, or someone I'm dating. I'm not going to betray them. 10 of Swords in the reverse. I'm not going to betray this person. This would end me in a hearse. So these people know something about energy. This would end me in a hearse, spiritually. So these people know a little bit about energy, or maybe a lot. Maybe not that much, because they are in a Page of Cups. So I'm going to defend this person energetically. I'm going to defend this person energetically. I'm going to defend this person, and I'm going to be watching energetically. Because they don't trust these hidden enemies. Ace of Swords, and that's the truth. It took you a long time. I want to cry. Toodaloos. It took you a long time to have people like this on your camp, in your camp. A camp could be significant for you. For some of you, this is not just one person. This is a group of people that are willing to fight for you and with you, energetically. Because now we see the lunacy. I don't know, for some of you, they're fucking lunatics here. Two of Swords in the reverse. The blindfold is off. I told you the Two of Swords is present. Six of Wands. We all want victory with you. Page of Swords, and we are really defending you. If you thought we're not, if you thought we're trying to work behind your back, we're not. Something about somebody who was going around calling you a weirdo. They gotta let this bullshit go. They wanted people to look at a Queen of Wands as a weirdo. They live in shame and regret. The Queen of Wands would never be the weirdo. She's a trendsetter. So she's a go-getter. She's a trendsetter. He's a trendsetter. How is the Queen of Wands the weirdo? Never. Unless she's in the reverse. And even then, even a Queen of Wands in the reverse is not a weirdo. Page of Cups in the upright. Somebody wants to say sorry. I don't see it here. I don't see somebody just coming back and saying sorry. Nine of Pentacles. You are definitely not a weirdo. Someone important to you is definitely not a weirdo. They are the trendsetter. They are the go-getter. They are energetically what brings in the opportunities. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, it's good to study group dynamics. She is the Virgo. She is the Empress. She is the Empress. She brings in opportunities. She's in the upright. She doesn't bring in opportunities just for herself, but for everyone that's connected to her, whether she likes them or not. Helping people you would prefer to ignore. Her energy, even if she prefers to ignore someone, I don't want them near me. God, give them what they need to do to grow, but make sure that they're all right. At the end of the day, everybody needs to be all right. Strong Scorpio. We have a Virgo who is miserable, who is an Empress in the reverse. And a Pisces. And a Sagittarius. And an Aries. All in a dark night of the soul. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. High Priestess. You already knew someone was investigating you. Or someone was investigating someone important to you. Or someone important to you, someone's been in their North Node. Intuitively, people know that you're in your North Node, especially since Capricorn season for some of you. People started fights for no reason. And you have people protecting you. Virgo is under investigation. It's about child molestation. And is getting a return to sender. Bad karma. What they put out, they are getting back for being reckless or what they did to a child. The Fool is also a child. Someone's very reckless against someone who is very virtuous. The fire department could be significant for you. A teacher who is corrupt, who is also a stalker, needs to get out of their mind about a stupid conflict that doesn't exist. Someone is wasting money. It's about sham charities. Someone's wasting money trying to get people to bother someone else. Someone's a teacher, they work in education. We have the Sun, Happy Days and North Node energy. And Saturn approves. And Saturn is very difficult. Saturn is very difficult. Entertaining options. Someone was falsely accusing someone of dating people's spouses. People are not listening to this idiot who is an envious stalker, who loves to be a stalker and spy through readings. Somebody got a reading and they told them that they can't keep you trapped. It doesn't matter how much they hack or they stalk or they write fucking fake messages or they do crazy shit. They're an attention seeker. Someone's fucking desperate. You are not waiting on this attention seeker. You have nothing to do with this attention seeker. God is blocking this attention seeker who's also fucking faking pregnant for some, or someone wants to get you pregnant. You're not interested in this attention seeker who's neglectful. About a late night call, someone who's a thief. It's not like talking to the wall. About someone who is not an escort. Someone who is also trying to make you seem like you're an escort. Get the fuck out of here. Entertaining options. You guys are dating. For some of you, you're not. But for some of you, you're dating. And God's protecting you as you date people that are actually fucking worth dating or getting to know or available. You don't have to be on the low. People know you're dating. For some of you, someone was trying to make you seem promiscuous. It's like, no. Not promiscuous. I have a love interest. And if it works out, I'm excited. I'm elated, but I'm also not going to force anything. We're going to take it slow. We're going to see how we grow. I like how it's going. I don't like too much pressure. I like this energy. I feel good. I feel good. Doody. I feel good. And I'm not in a rush. I'm not feeling pressured. I'm not feeling pressured to be with someone I don't want to be with. I'm feeling great. And I'm definitely not dating anybody that's taken. You ain't faking. Someone, a Jamaican who be baking. Someone was trying to make you seem like you only go after married people. This was curse work. No. Sleeping with someone's spouse in the reverse. I ain't sleeping with nobody's spouse. What does Spirit give us? What does Spirit say? What does Spirit give us? God does not play about you. You are who you say you are. And even when people are trying to make you seem like you're something you're not, God is protecting you. God help those who disrespect this king or this queen. So here we go with Alexander McQueen or something like that. They want to steal from you, steal energetically from you. Someone's trying to make themselves like relevant to your story so they could like benefit from your energy. Nope. You're not fighting and arguing with someone's trying to make it seem like you fight and you argue for them. Absolutely not, my love. Absolutely not. Them and their toxic girlfriend or boyfriend. For some of you, there's a toxic Bonnie and Clyde. They want to make it seem like there's like a three-way war happening so they could benefit from your energy. Like somebody wants to be, I don't know, for some of you, I am seeing very famous people. Somebody wants to bind to a famous person and it's like a triangular situation. So now like they get like notoriety. I guess any publicity is good publicity. They get notoriety by being in a beef with, you know, this person's partner. Only because you are leaving or because you left, they can't blame you for anything. You are not involved. If you were near these people for whatever reason, they left you for them. Somebody wants to, it's like when you were near somebody, they were making it seem like I left that person for this person. And even though they're successful and even though they're minding their business, they are still secretly trying to contact me. They be driving by my house and everybody's seeing you have no interest in whatever this is. You're not having random one night stands with whoever this is. They are toxic. They are visiting you or somebody wants to visit you where you are, but you are not getting physical. You are not interested in this drama. These people that feed off of drama, they love chaos and negativity. Somebody wants to make it seem like they're going to travel. The name Sean could be significant for you or Shauna. They're going to travel to you. You're going to have a fight. You're going to have an argument. No, you're not. It's like, I'm leaving, actually. And do we need to call the cops on these people that I don't know? For some of you, be cautious, or you're not online dating, or you're not taking any risk with somebody trying to pretend like they have a soulmate connection with you online. Because somebody likes to create a lot of fake accounts. Somebody who chose a karmic. It's about the Potomac, something about Washington. They chose a karmic over you. Or over someone important to you. You're not having unprotected sex with this person who chose a karmic. And somebody wants to offer you money. Like, it's like, come see me, I'll give you money. I don't give a fuck about your money. I don't give a fuck. Come see me. Somebody's like, come see. Ooh, monitoring spirits. They're monitoring you. And they want you to come see them. They want to send you money so you can come see them. No, thank you. And they're acting out of childhood wounds. No, thank you. I told you I feel like a bunch of grown children. No, thank you. I told you, it doesn't matter how much money they offer you. No, thank you. Not going. Oh, you're going to pay for my flight? Or you're going to pay for everything? Or you're going to pay for where I'm going to stay? Or you're going to pay for... I don't care. Go away. Don't call me ever again. Don't message me ever again. Block that ass. Spam that ass. You don't have to see their messages ever again. And for some of you, if somebody shows up to you, call the cops. Strength, Leo, you're holding back. You're being strong. You're not being arrogant or wrong or trying to be overly mean. Look at this mess. You are being practical. You are being the true matriarch of your life. There's worry about your about your collaborations because they're not demonic, and you have good news. Somebody's worried about everybody around you that's actually good for you. About your 10 of Cups, about your soul tribe. They're worried about your soul tribe because they wanted you suicidal. So they can get this money by tomorrow, and they can wear Armani, and they can brag about how they killed a fucking good person for fucking money. Leo. There's a gift coming in. I'm gonna get this money by tomorrow. That's why you live in fucking sorrow. Doesn't matter how much money you have, what you've been through, you still live in sorrow every fucking day. A lot of money, no money, you still live in sorrow every fucking day. Looking at fucking expensive bags and bullshit. There's good news coming in for you. Bon by écoute, something's gonna end up on the news as well. Bon my lovies. That's all I've got for you. Until very, very soon. You know what it is. 022121. The 21 divisions are with you. Someone who was telling fake fucking premonitions about you. We got a third party getaway. Are you going on vacation? You got good news about a vacation? Boom. About a vacation? Boom. Anyways, that's all I got for you. Until soon, you know what it is. I absolutely love you and adore you. You're going to be nude. Nude drawing? That's sexy. Nude drawings? I don't know. Let it go. Nude drawings? You going to pose for somebody naked? All right, that's all I got for you, my lovies. Until soon. You know what it is? I absolutely love you. Oh, you don't like the song. You don't like the song anymore, my lovies. I have to get a drum. I have to get the djembe. I told you I was going to do it at some point. I have to get the djembe. I wanted it a little bit longer. I got used to the heaviness. It's curious because I told her, I'm like, what I didn't like was just the knots. Now we're talking about my hair. I didn't like the knots, but I did like the length. She made it like a little bit shorter. Even though it'll stretch out, but I'm gonna go swimming. It'll stretch out, but I wanted it like a little bit longer. I don't want it like, I wanted it a little bit longer. But I guess like it's closer to, again, I feel like it's prepping me because it's closer to my natural length, which is like about right here right now. It's like about right here right now. So like, as it grows more, then I'm just, I don't know. I don't want to talk about my hair anymore, my lovies. You keep looking at my hair. Or you're talking a lot about hair. It's about Diddy. It's about long hair, don't care. Somebody could have like the nickname Diddy or something like that. You're gonna do, I don't know. You're gonna talk about your hair, my lovies. My lovies, just go do what you gotta do to your hair because someone's bored listening to you talk about your hair. Like, I don't give a fuck. Just go do your hair. What the hell? Just go do your hair. Who cares? I told you, I've never been the type to like call my friends and be like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna go get my hair done today. In fact, I would have, when I used to do my hair a lot, people used to get like annoyed, people that were close to me at that time, because they would be like, you just did your hair, you didn't even tell us anything. It's like, yeah, I wanted to diet today. Like, I had to announce that. Like, let's go do your hair. I don't got to announce. Are you coming with me? Like, do you want to go get your hair done? I mean, let's go. I'm going at whatever o'clock. Like, I'm not very cliquey. It's like, if you want to go, let's go. If you don't want to go, that's okay too. I don't know. Anyways, go do your hair, my lovies, or somebody important to you needs to do their hair. Someone does love that. They love like chit-chatting about, because today, you know, I'm thinking of doing this bob cut. Let me show you. It's like, oh my God, just go. Just go. Just go do it. Are you going to do it? Yes or no? Go. Anyways, that's it. You don't want to let me go, my lovies? We've been at this for almost freaking 3 hours now. 2:42. Are you in love with me? Because I'm in love with you. It was mirroring. I'm going to go now. Peace.